I'll be chatting with our Friday panel, but first, let's go behind the scenes for a look at a romantic tale set to New York City, brought to life by Oti Mabuse's moving and expressive rumba choreography.
This week's group dance is a dramatic rumba showcasing storytelling through movement.
What about us?
Michelle and I are portraying a couple that is going through the good times, through the bad times, and everything in between.
5, 6, 7, 8, stop. I'm back and it feels amazing. Really special to choreograph with my husband this year. This number, I really wanted it to feel emotional, and Alexis and Michelle are fantastic.
The chemistry between them, because they are not usually dancing together, they really look like a couple that have something special to give, especially in a number like that.
I'm really excited to get into the acting role and really tell a story.
What about us?
Even though we do want to show traditional rumba, we do want to add a little bit of atmosphere with it. So by adding lifts to it, it brings that contemporary lyrical feel.
What about yours?
Tune in on the weekend to see how this love story unfolds.
What about us? What about us?
Richard, you've seen live TV at its most unpredictable. How do you think this instant dance challenge is going to go down?
I think it's a really clever production idea. I think it's a little injection of something new that I think the show's going to benefit from. And I think it's full of jeopardy, because if they pull out a dance which they maybe did last week or the week before, it'll be fresh in their memory. But it could be the one that they were terrible at. Or they could pull out one that they did maybe 5 weeks ago, but they were really good at that. So it's full of jeopardy. I love it.
Yeah, I love the jeopardy. Sara, you took to the floor with Alexis in 2021. What are you making of this year's Strictly Class?
Oh, I am absolutely, I don't know about anybody else, I am transfixed. And we've got a bit of a routine in our house, so we watch the show on a Saturday night. Yeah.
And Sammi, if our couples make it through, they'll be through to the quarterfinals.
I know.
How much do you think that pressure is going to impact our couples?
Well, so then it's musical week, isn't it? Which brings pressure itself. But they must feel really proud of themselves now. To get to this stage, they must feel that. But they must be starting to think, maybe I can go the whole way. And that's a little bit added pressure, isn't it?
They can. They've all been rehearsing today in the ballroom. So let's take a look at them. Let's start with Amber and Nikita. They're doing a jive. Now, Sara, from a quick step to a jive, this is going to be jam-packed. What excites you the most about this dance?
Well, do you know, I'm watching, and no, I didn't do a jive, so I'm not the expert. However, what I did learn with all these Latin dances is where you have your weight. And she looks from that like she's got her body weight in the right position. I mean, I watched Ashley in the results show last week. Oh, my word. And I was like, she was the epitome of dancing that jive perfectly. Looking at that, I think she's got the weight in the right place, which is going to be 90% of the battle. Because let's face it, she's got the performance, hasn't she?
Yes.
She's got the performance.
Well, I think the thing about Amber is, where she struggles a bit sometimes, it's to transmit a sense of warmth in some of her routines. But with the jive, you don't need to do that. The jive is just kind of like ice cold, really sharp. And I agree with you. I think it suits her. It suits her naturally, physically and mentally, and her personality. I think it's absolutely her dance.
I like it. On to George and Alexis. They're doing a quick step now, Sammi. They secured their first 10s last weekend. How much of a confidence boost is that going to give them going into this week?
Oh, I think it'll give them a huge boost. I think for him, his character is coming out more and more week by week. You know, you really seen them hips coming out, and it was so exciting to watch him. I found him so fun to watch. I feel like Blackpool, I was just like dancing along on the sofa the whole time with him. So yeah, I'm hoping he's just going to bring more of that personality and really show himself.
And I love these two. And I think because Alexis was new, it must be really difficult because the public haven't had a chance to fall in love with her before week one. But you just can't help it. She's lovely, isn't she? She's just, she emits that warmth, and them two together just look like they bring out the best in each other. I've loved watching them.
Since Kaz for a jive this whole series.
Right.
Do you think that Bal and Jules have got what it takes to change that?
I think Balvinda has been consistently underrated and underscored. But she's had good scores, but I think she's been underscored by the judges, and she's clearly been underrated by the viewers because she keeps ending up in the dance-offs. And I can't understand that, because I think she's one of the best. I think she's really good. Having said that, I'm not sure the jive is a natural dance for her. I think she is full of warmth and grace and charm. She's beautiful when she moves around the floor. I'm not sure the jive is her thing. So
Yeah, do you know, I hope so, because again, like I feel like it breaks my heart when I see her in the bottom two.
Yeah,
and I
me
think,
too.
But also, like watching her in the bottom two, like how does she bring in that performance? Because I feel like I would feel the pressure being in the bottom two. Like, was it 4 weeks in a like 4 weeks?
You dig deep.
How is she doing that? Incredible.
I know it all too well, friends. Let's not go there. On to Alex and Johannes and the cha-cha-cha. Now, Sara, you did a cha-cha-cha, your first dance, actually, back in 2021.
I did.
What advice have you got?
Don't do it like I did it. I was bottom of the leaderboard and Bucky's favourite to be the first out. But I will say...
got through 8 weeks.
I did. Hey, I made Strictly history. I'm the only person to ever go from the very bottom to the very top and double my scores from week 1 to week 2.
Yes! Wow, that is amazing.
She doesn't want any advice from me.
I find Alex very hard to predict. She's not the most consistent, is she, of performers? Generally speaking, the line on the graph is going up, but you're never quite sure how she's going to deliver on the night. I think that, again, that could be a good dance for her. I think she'll do pretty well.
Has said that she just wanted to let loose and be free with this one. So what are you most looking forward to with this one?
I'm so excited to see her in a couple of shows because I think she's quite an intense dancer.
Yes.
And I think I'm really excited to see her be free, like she said. I think it's going to be a little bit of street, which I think, and hip hop, which I think will be really, really fun to watch, or, you know, just kind of, get a bit loose and see what's going to happen.
Yes, and Sara, they were just 1 point off of a perfect score for their passo.
I know.
I mean, what does she need to do to get Craig to pull out that 10 paddle?
I'm not speaking to Craig. Honestly, I was so cross with him last week. I can't even tell you. And I was in the room at Blackpool when they did that, and the atmosphere, you could feel a pin drop. I was crying.
Really?
Honestly, I was so moved because it was not because Craig didn't give her a 10. It was the end. It was so powerful. And
Coming off the back of their second perfect score, what do they need to do to prevent falling down the leaderboard?
I think of all the couples we're talking about here tonight, they are the ones least in need of any advice or comment from us. I think they are probably the most perfectly matched couple that Strictly has ever seen.
Wow.
I think that physically and emotionally and psychologically and in any way you want to say it, they are the perfect couple.
Yeah.
And they, for me, I think they should always score 10s. I mean, it seems to me the judges are quite often struggling to look for things to nitpick about what they've done. I think they are as near perfect a partnership as you're ever going to find on stage.
And Sammi, what kind of scores are you expecting? Because their average score is 34.7.
It's amazing, isn't it? Oh gosh, they're probably going to get 40 again. I think,
probably going to do it
I just
again,
think they're just beautiful. Honestly, like I hope they take this as a compliment. But I could watch them before bed because I find them so calming. Like you can just trust that he's not going to get a step wrong. Yeah, that he's not going to get a step wrong. Like they know what they're doing. They're so in sync. It's so beautiful. So
guys, it's time for the moment that I think about every waking second.
Not because I want them to, but because I don't think it's her dance, and tomorrow the competition's going to be intense.
Sara? Oh my gosh. Sammi?
sorry. Oh no.
Oh my gosh, it's a full house. You know what? Lots of people have been saying bow, but she's still there. She could do it again, guys. Wow.
The comeback queen.
Comeback queen. She is the comeback queen. They've spoken. Give it up for my Friday panel, everyone. So savage. The comeback queen. I think she can do it.